Call check to order. How are you, Ken?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. Update from the department. Well, that's a broad spectrum, isn't it? All things in the world of one-to-one going.
Yeah, right now they're great.
Did you get all the computers in?
Yeah, I just want to give just a general update. Started it right away in June, 6th and 7th, get all the teacher machines ready to roll, and then should teachers need to take them home, as they have done in the past, to work on curriculum approved by administration for curriculum work, they can have that opportunity to check it out and utilize it for curriculum work. You look puzzled.
Yeah, step back one second.
Same look that you've had.
The phrase puzzled me. Get all the teacher machines ready to roll. That phrase puzzled me.
We just wanted to re-image everything, get them out of the way right away. Absolutely.
Imaging them.
Yeah,
Okay.
get them all out of the way and
Got it.
updated and
Okay.
going. And then that way, if they have curriculum work they need to work on, they're able to check that out through their principal. And then we plowed through the 3 elementary buildings. We got those done in about 3 weeks or so, and we are done with Fox River as well, minus just fixing up the actual machines. We have about 15 left. So,
Of the, which
all
ones?
the one-to-one machines.
Yeah, okay, but we start out with those. What's the status on the machines? Are they all repaired and/or scrapped, or what's the?
No, we still have them here in
I'm talking the ones that were damaged.
No, we're still working through. We wanted to get all the student machines at the middle school done first, and then we'll work on Toshiba's next.
Okay. So do you have a number for us, how many Toshiba's are existing that are not being used?
I would honestly guess we have probably, I would say more than 20 range. Yeah, they're all in the office.
Okay, what's the intent?
Well, you guys had mentioned to kind of get them repaired. I was hoping maybe use them as spare parts, but if we want them all out and ready to go. Actually, we were talking about it, and we thought getting some more fixed or available for the kind of the K2 level, just a 5 or so, like we did with, we rolled them down to 3rd and 4th grade, just to have some available for them as well. So they'll be used for sure. As I mentioned, the 6400s, which you guys approved at the end of the school year, those are now in place at the Green Wing and the Blue Wing and at Trailside and Woodfield, and then 5th and 6th grade classrooms here. So those were the 5 that broke down to about 5 per classroom. So, and Trailside was about 30, so 5 per classroom. Whatever classrooms are there, we put in 5 for each classroom, which we had discussed. As far as the back-end network infrastructure side, just updated everything as far as VMware, all the host servers and all the virtual servers are all up to date, running well. Had a little bit of time where we repurposed one of our old servers and just played around and added as an additional backup storage system just to test it. With even a little bit better hardware, we could even start imaging off of our virtual machines, which are running our Skyward and our Moodle and everything. So we can, with good hardware, we could even back those up and get them back and going in 15, 20 seconds. So we're not there yet. We're just testing that environment right now with all the hardware. So we also began migrating the teacher courses in the old Moodle up to a newer, updated Moodle. We're just at a pickup with 4 courses right now because they're very large courses. They're about 14 gigs in size, so we're still working on getting those. We'll get it figured out. We're just still hung up on those, but the rest of the courses are moved over and ready to go for the fall. On the instructional side, Sarah's been working with teachers. As she offered the last 2 summers now, I believe, coursework through Turbo. The teachers can come in and work on technology. A lot of them it's all technology related. A lot of them are working on Moodle and integrating that in the classroom. So that's going really well. She's got about 16 participants and going really well. She's just impressed with how much they're putting in, how much they've adapted and continuing to grow. So that's a very good positive. She also has open lab times every Wednesday. She started June 26th, that's the first Wednesday all the way through August 7th. Just open lab times that teachers can come in on their own time. She's available to work with them in any they want to integrate into their classroom technology-wise, so that's been a real positive as well. So people have been turning up. Just wanted to just foreshadow as far as looking at the back-end hardware. I'm looking at the SAN. It's well, about 2 weeks ago, Sunday or so, I got alerts from it, and just that kind of prompted it. Just kind of looking at, okay, look at the age of it, and et cetera. So I've been just looking and want to foreshadow and just to see what kind of replacement options there are that I want to present to you guys. Just want to foreshadow that I'm looking at that, as well as the actual host machines that are running everything in the district. So those are from 2007. So just everything's changing and then requiring more memory and power, as you know. So just want to foreshadow that I'm looking into those two things. So. But that's a busy summer, but I think we're doing quite well at how it's going.
So I think we had that discussion 2 years ago about that same thing. And we're looking at replacing it. I had more question on the Toshiba, so you've got maybe 20 over there that still need to be parsed out.
Yeah.
Some of them obviously will be used for parts because they probably can't fix or something. How many of the Dells are out of commission at the school?
The middle school ones?
Yeah.
Right now we're at 15, and those are the screens, and those are the combination of the palm rest, just some things that took a little longer to fix. We're waiting on some more parts, but only 15 out of a part of, I'd say 130 or so. So we plowed through all the other ones and fixed them.
We have the population.
We should, yes. Yep.
Okay. Right.
Any
I
questions?
received my note about looking at the Chrome products.
I did, and actually, I'm glad you had brought that up, actually, Paul. And we just kind of put our heads together, okay, Chromebooks, okay, looking at what we currently do, let's say at the middle school, what kinds of things are we able to not access or access with the Chromebooks? Just quickly, what we've come up with is kind of how it's integrating with our directory services and accessing the network storage. Office, not installing, Microsoft Office. So probably the older students, 6th, 7th, 8th, they're utilizing that quite a bit. So that'd be a little bit of a concern. The other one is smart notebook software, which, as you guys know, we're integrating that quite a bit.
There was an app for that.
There is. I haven't seen it. I didn't check into the Android app on it. There is definitely for Apple. I have it downloaded on my iPad, so there may be an equivalent.
So we would take it to something.
And then I think it would work well. I mean, in the middle grades, I think 3rd, 4th, I think that'd be something that would work well. I would honestly like to have one if we're thinking of that to play with and maybe, test it out.
I suggested in my email that buy one of each, just so that you can just play with.
Okay,
You okay with that?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
great. We'll definitely do that. Good choice.
Is the memory upgraded in the labs?
Absolutely.
Anything?
What's that? Oh, they did. We have a couple in the labs that only have 2 versus the 4. It's been a very good positive, to be honest. I mean, again, it's a Band-Aid, but comparatively, it's a lot better than in-house. So.
That's the first edition always, been more memory.
No.
All right.
Any other questions?